Hi Libra, welcome to the channel. I'm here to do a relationship reading for you for the month of April and for many months ahead. I'm coming on here to do relationship readings for all of the signs because I just felt very compelled. We had the South Node trudge through Libra, your sign, for a very, very long time, and you finally got relief from that once the South Node went into Virgo. But here we are with the Earth in your sign now, and we're actually having to deal with these relationship reconfigurations that we were just made to look at from top to bottom. And so my point in doing these relationship readings is to give you guidance on new ways to relate with everything. So this might be love. It could also not be, but it's a general reading about relationships and relating to things brand new. Yeah, the only thing you really have going on astrologically that's of much note, I didn't pull asteroids or go too deep, is the Earth in your sign. I feel like you guys might be finding some stability after feeling a little rocky, a little thrown off kilter. And then the other hit I was getting right off the bat, I was hearing the word indulge. I just finished making my second grilled cheese in 2 days after not having grilled cheeses for years and years and years. And all of a sudden, it just became an imperative. I have to have this decadent grilled cheese. It's a really basic kind of a kiddie food in a way, right? But the message is to indulge and enjoy something that's that rich and that decadent or that yummy. Life is supposed to be yummy and fun and funny. And I almost feel like there's this sense of becoming too judgy about things. No, that's funny. Decadence, indulge. You deserve a grilled cheese too. Go make one right now if you feel cold. That's funny. All right, so I'm working with the Dream Weaver's Oracle and the Tarot of Curious Creatures. Is there anything else that wants to be said about indulging and not being too judgy? Just just watch the judginess. Even judging something like a grilled cheese, that's too greasy, that's too high caloric, the calories is too, stop it. Stop it. We don't need to weigh things out so much and put them into piles like this is good, this is bad, judgy, judgy, judgy. So that's the first message I'm getting for you. Let's go into the cards. Go with the tarot card first. Actually, let me move that aside. Yeah, so let's see what type of things come up in the ways that you relate to the rest of the world. I feel like this one wanted to come out and it's stuck. I heard stuck in the middle with you. I think there's two cards stuck in my hand, and it's funny. We're having stalker cards. The same cards are coming out in every reading over and over again as really consistent. So you have the Fool in the middle. So this is the fulcrum. I put three cards out, one in the middle, one on the left, one on the right, kind of like the scales of Libra. And the fulcrum is foolishness or foolhardy, or I'm hearing it in a judgy way in my head, like that's foolish. Or saying that about someone, or looking at people as inexperienced or less than you, or you have Four of Wands on one side and Five of Swords on the other side. I'm getting a sense here of letting them, letting them. instead of engaging in Five of Swords conflict energy or needing to be defensive, start a fight, cause an argument, the Fool is almost like in the fulcrum position in the middle. I'll show you how I have it. Like this. So you have the Fool as the fulcrum, and then the Five of Swords on one side of your scales, and then the Four of Wands on the other side of your scales. This combo, tipping one way, reads kind of like, let them. Just let them hiss, let them be pissy, let them have their mood swings, let them do that. Don't you be a fool. Don't jump into the middle of it. You're not the negotiator. You're not the peacekeeper always. You can let that go and let other people's conflicts remain their conflicts, I think is kind of the message that I'm deriving from this side of the scale. And with the Four of Wands side, what a liberating energy to ignore and turn your back on the fools of the world and not need to control or micromanage or get in their affairs and just live your best life and indulge in your best life. That's the first kind of card message that's coming out there. I'm going to pull an oracle card and see if we can get a little bit more detail, or maybe even might take us somewhere totally different. If the taste is sweet and good. I'm hearing the proverb about, let me look it up because I'm going to butcher it. Hopefully the Googlies will comply with my holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. That's like your Libra motto right now. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Or holding on to any low octave frequency, mood, criticisms of people, judgments of people, even cursing them, wishing bad shit on them. That's poison to you. It's almost like let karma have its way with everybody else and take care of them, their peskiness, that you don't need to be that policeman or that cop or the judge. That's theirs. That's theirs. That's their business. That's their affairs. That's their dirty work to do. That's their homework. That's their soul work. That's their cleanup. Let them do their own cleanup. Clean up after their own filth and their own verminness and their own doo-doo and their own debris. Do not dirty your hands is the energy. Yeah, don't dirty your hands. It's very, Cinderella keeps coming up for some reason. Don't be a slave to that. That's not your job. Your job is to live the sweet life, to show us that there's rewards in life, that life is beautiful, that life is worth celebrating, that life is worth living. Maybe you've done your share. Maybe you've done your duty, your homework, your soul work. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. I'm getting this as focusing on the wrong things too, just being occupied with their BS and their karma and their situations instead of you just living the sweet life. Because the dichotomy here, the polarity of Libra is it's good or it's bad, right? Or living a life of guilt and shame, or living a life of celebration and joyousness and sweetness and richness and goodies and the best stuff. Can Libra lean over to this side? I feel like with the combination here, this is the fulcrum, this is one side of the scales, this is the other side of the scales. You guys keep leaning this away, okay? Like, I'm going to punish you and you need to pay for that. And look what you did to me. And Five of Swords conflict. If you all can lean towards this celebration energy and come up with a new Libra for all of us can feel the weight lifted off of us of guilt and shame and not having a pleasurable experience and needing to be punished and sentenced and imprisoned. You get my point, right? If the taste is sweet and good. What I'm getting here is to not drink poison. Don't view it. Don't watch it. Don't join in. Don't go there. Remove yourself from the space. Remove yourself from those toxic people. All of that's poison. And this is nectar, amrita, ambrosia, a fine wine. It's the best. Yeah, like a fine wine. Can you drink that and that be your elixir of life instead of drinking poison or what's the word? There's a really specific word that's on the tip of my tongue. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Medicine go down. Medicine go down. Yeah, because we're going to need that medicine from you all, because what we're all collectively going to go through is a lot of redistribution and karma and everting of some dark shit and having to work through collective issues. So we definitely need you to remember the light and remember the fun and the playful side and the sweetness and the celebration. Gosh, there's a word that wants to come through though. I don't know. I just heard sacrificial lamb. You don't need to be any sacrificial lamb. You guys have Earth and Aries. Let's see what the meaning of this card is. Everybody's calling for a love card too. I get a little niggle in my ear, like, can we have a love card? Okay, fine. When things are as good as they seem, the blessings of life, being thankful for success and grace. I have been really hitting on the word grace. That is such a beautiful Libran quality. Elegance, grace, gratitude, success, the best, the blessings. Extricating yourself from a life that's like a death sentence and a penalty box to putting yourself in the sweet spot and living your best life. Like, it's time for me to live my best life. Feels like just a very simple motto that wants to come out there. Let's get you a love card specifically. Love energy for Libra. The Magician. Oh, what am I getting here? I feel like I'm sensing let them spoil you and let them treat you like magic. But the place that that derives from the other person is being sweet and being positive and constructive. I don't even want to say constructive criticism, being constructive instead of destructive, letting them know how special and magical they are, and you'll receive that back. Feels kind of like the special sauce there. And I'm hearing fairy tale. Your love life really can become a fairy tale if you allow it. It all starts with a change of energy within and living your life like it's a fairy tale. Take your tea in the special teacup that's sitting in the china cabinet and never gets used. That's magic. That's a fairy tale. You're going grocery shopping, why not put on that very fluffy, frilly gown? Why not? Wear your heels. I don't recommend. Oh, look, yeah, like this. Look at her. Dress up. You know, when people say to women, like, why are you dressed up? Because I want to. Because I want to, and it makes me feel magical and special. And allowing situations where someone else can take you out and wine and dine you and show you magical instances instead of holding back or saying no. I feel like everybody's gotten to some doldrums and stagnancy and taking things for granted where we really need to get out and party a little bit more, get outside, get out at a restaurant, get off the internet, go have fun in real life, attend a wedding. Attend a wedding if you're single. That's a very strong message for you. Don't stay at home. Don't not buy the plane ticket. Go and see what magic special person might be hiding. And that doesn't just have to be a wedding. Like if you get an invite to go out, an invitation to go out, say yes more often than no. Everyone from Leo higher seems to be getting a party pooper. When we get to Pisces, my sign, ultimate party pooper sometimes, even though I'm the ultimate party planner. Yeah, it's time to celebrate life. And I'll just conclude it there for you guys. Celebrate the things in your life. Treat everything magical and special. Fluff the pillows on your bed. Fluff the cushions on your couch. Dust off those special knickknacks. Make them shine. Make everything feel more special and magical in your life, I think, is the closeout relationship. How you relate to everything. Treat it like it's precious. Cherish it. It's magical. It's special. It's not just ordinary. It's not just ordinary. All right. You're not ordinary either, so don't be ordinary. Bye.